The title of the worst weapon in Call of Duty Zombies is debated with many contenders, from the Shiba in Black Ops 3, the Essex in Black Ops 4, the SMR in Black Ops 2, and the Kar98K in World at War, but nothing really can compare itself to the absolute worst weapon that can only be found in the World at War version of Verruckt.
There's gotta be a power switch around here somewhere.
Now, so what are we doing here today in Verruckt? We are going to be doing probably the most painful challenge of them all in Call of Duty Zombies, and we will be using the Springfield Only. So, why is this gun so bad? Okay, so just to put into perspective, why is it so bad? Just like how in the other room there's a K98K. Well, if you actually ever played Zombies, or at least in World at War, well, maybe even Black Ops, actually, you would know that this is the worst guns, or the worst, well, yeah, the K90K, the Arisaka, and this one are the worst guns in the game. Kaboom! Straight up. That, well, it's because, of course, there is a starting weapon. It just costs 200, so of course it's going to be really bad at later rounds. And also, why is this especially worse than the K90K that it's in the other door? Well, it basically it's a nerfed version of it. So the sights are actually unaligned, to say it, like to put it into perspective, like they're actually kind of unaligned, like. You see, like the shot actually goes like a bit to the left. I mean, it also doesn't help that by round 2 it actually you actually need 2 headshots. So and what's the point of all doing this actually is, well, the whole challenge is try to at least get Juggernaut, which is over there in that room right there. So for that we will need to actually get enough points to not only get to the power switch, turn on the power, and buy it. At that point I would consider the challenge done, since, I mean, well, you're not gonna be doing much of anything in like at the in round 7 with this thing, but if you have Juggernaut, you can you can survive quite a long time if you know how to, well, do your trains. And you would be wondering, why are we doing this on World at War? Like I already mentioned that you could technically do this in Black Ops. Well, even though technically these maps, like all the World at War maps are in Black Ops 1, the problem is that in, like, I don't know why, for example in Shiranuma, they actually ported the Arisaka rifle, which was basically the Japanese version of the K98K in the game, right? Well, even though they actually ported that specific rifle in the Black Ops 1 version of these maps, for some reason they didn't. That was not the case for the Springfield rifle. I don't know why, but if you actually go and look to the wall by in the Black Ops 1, you will find that instead of there being a Springfield rifle, you would have a K98K. So that's why we're doing this also World at War, and also we're doing this because, well, World at War is actually more difficult than Black Ops 1, since if anyone has played this bloody game, you would know that there's something called hogs, where the game engine is designed so that if a zombie actually hits you, they will kinda hug you in a way. They will trap you momentarily, like you're stuck with them, and if you don't react quickly, you will basically just die off, because, well, they will, especially if you don't have Juggernaut, because you only have 2 hits in this game. compared to the modern, you can basically survive. Well, yeah, you can take up to like 6 hits, especially Black Ops 3. But so yeah, great. And it doesn't really help if I keep your designations. Okay, so from actually pulling up the statistics, well, yeah, the stats for the weapon stats, comparing well, guns and everything. By looking at this, actually, there's some conflicting information, but just to put in into perspective how shit the Springfield is compared to something like the COD 98K, which is also shit, but just to put in perspective how shit this one is especially is. We have oh, shit. Wait. Okay. So we have that the Carabiner 98K does 100 damage to zombies, of course. But if you actually get a headshot, it actually multiplies for 3.5. But the Springfield, which is basically the exact same gun compared to the Car 98K, it has the same base damage, but it only does 200 damage to the head, like it only multiplies by 2. So, just to put in perspective, here I have another statistic which actually says that, for example, the Carabiner 98K, the base damage is 100. If you actually shoot the head, again, 3.5, right? But compared to this, to the Springfield, well, in this website actually says that it's actually 50. The damage is actually 50. Only multiplies by 2 if you actually shoot in the a zombie in the head. So yeah, it's not really that great. Even the Arisaka is basically the exact same thing to the Carabiner. Like statistically, they're the same thing. They take the same amount of time. They do the same amount of damage. They have the same amount of everything, right? Although to be fair, the only advantage that the Springfield has is that it has the faster reload. But I mean, if it does like half the damage, what's the whole point of it? And worst of all, this gun is only well in Verruckt, probably the hardest map. Well, actually, no, the hardest map in World at War, and probably one of the hardest in all of zombies. And because it's in Verruckt, you can't pack a punch it, because that was only introduced up until the race. So you basically have a piece of shit, really. You have basically a third. Add to the fact that, well, again, you have the problems with the engine that the zombies will actually try to, like, oh! Wait, oh shit. That was close. Basically, like, try to entrap you. It's not really a great combination, you know, like... And also, if you have ever played Verruckt, you will know that there's this thing called okay, you can see that already in round 4, some zombies are actually sprinting, right? And while these zombies are sprinting, they can't actually get to you if you're just walking, right? Like their speed is made so that they can't actually catch up to you if you're actually moving. Like if you're walking, you can just away from them. But there's this thing called Verruckt runners, where only in Verruckt. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, just put it into perspective. So this is the
okay.
98K.
Let's see about getting the power back on.
I'm just gonna try to put it into perspective, just the comparison to see, for you to see like how bad it is, like how bad the Springfield is compared to this, and even this is a piece of shit. But like there's this thing called Verruckt runners, where only a few of them actually spawn in the game. But the difference between regular sprinters and Verruckt runners is that they actually can, like if you're just walking straight up walking, they can actually catch up to you. It's like you actually have to run so that they don't actually catch up to you. And that's why they're basically, well, pretty dangerous, because you actually have to be sprinting all the time. You can't just be walking around. Holy shit, I just missed everything. There. And also something special about World at War is that in solo, quick revive does nothing. Like in all other games, like Black Ops and onwards, if you actually get the quick revive, you actually get, just like the name says, you actually get a quick revive. You can actually revive yourself up to 3 times. But the thing is that in World War that was not the case. So if you were playing solo and you got downed, well, that's it, mate. You're out of luck. That's the end of the campaign. So
what a shot!
Yeah, this makes it all the more difficult. And you can see that, oh, well, this shit is also a piece of shit, like the K98K. It's actually, well, now I would not say miles better, but it's definitely better than using the Springfield. And
popped his head like
again,
a melon.
Like, it's round 3 and you can still kill the zombies. Again, you have to shoot to the head, shoot them in the head, but still, one shot. Compared to the Springfield, we actually took, like, by this point actually takes 2 or 3 shots to the head. Yeah, I consider this way better. So, I'm doing this. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we have again the Springfield.
There's gotta be a power switch around here somewhere.
Let's just say that this is going to be actually quite difficult, because, like, in my test runs, because I did a test run to see if it was even possible doing the challenge. From trying this like 10 times, I only got it to work, like get the jog and all, 2 times. So at 20% success, you can already see it's not a one hit kill. Holy shit! Wrong one. Only a 20% success rate. It's not really good. You can see, like, you can already see that. Well, now I think I actually kind of inclined. Like, it's two headshots to kill a zombie in round 2. Round 2, mate. It's not even round 5 or round 3. Well, round 4, whatever. Like, it's round 2. Compare that to the K98K, which actually still killed to the head in round 3. Like, holy shit, this thing is bad.
Bag.
Just to put into perspective, up until round 3, it was a one shot to the head, right? And it's only until round 4. Okay, so as I was saying before, compared to the Springfield, the Arisaka and the K98K, it's only until round 4 that it actually requires 2 shots to the head, compared to the Springfield, which already in that round 2 has problems.
Bag. He ain't that good.
So, yeah. And you can already see that round 3, and we already have some sprinting zombies like that guy, but that's nothing compared to the holy shit. That guy is nothing compared to like Verruckt runners, man. And then you have the headless, which don't die immediately, thank you. Holy. Wait. Reload the shit, mate. Also, it doesn't really help that while you're trying to kill zombies. Holy shit, I need that. Please be the last zombie. No, you're not. There we go. Wait, no! God damn it, they last way less compared to other games, to like the other games. Holy sh... Whoa. Shit. This is bad. Open door! I only have 25 rounds left! I need to go down there to buy some more ammunition. Oh shit, I'm actually kinda tempted to get that. And they're already breaking down the doors here. I don't think I'm gonna make it then. Holy shit! Problem is, if I take that nuke, I'm basically toasted! Okay, 2 extra rounds and that's it. Oh, that's this mag. Well, clip. Yeah, it's actually a clip.
I'm low on ammo!
I have 2 rounds. What am I going to do with 2 rounds? I need to get down there. And I missed that. That doesn't help. What is that? Double points? That doesn't help if I can't shoot anything.
Double points!
There's no one down there. It's now or never. No! Come on! Reload this! And we couldn't use the bloody double points to their full extent. Damn it. Holy shit, and that now it's round 5. The problem with round 5 is that Verruckt runners were actually... they're actually gonna start to spawn in. God damn it. No, that's not a Verruckt runner. Like, if you're asking, no, that's not a Verruckt runner. Like, I'll tell you which one is actually a Verruckt runner. No, that's a normal sprinter. Like, Verruckt runners are something else, man. And if you think this is bad, holy shit, you don't know what. You really don't know them. Oh, okay. This is it! Holy shit, no!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, after like, was like 10 more tries? Something like that, I think I have enough to not only turn on power, but also get job. God damn it. Yes! Bring in the power! Die right now. Holy shit, man. Oh, that was painful. And there it is, boys! Juggernaut! Come to Papa! God damn it! Now we can survive up to like three hits, and now that's basically the end of the challenge because of whole point of it, trying to get Jog, because with Jog, even though this is still a piece of crap, it's still a piece of shit that doesn't do jack shit, that does jack shit with these zombies, now you can sustain a few more hits, so I call that a success, I guess. And yes, I failed like 3 shots there at close range, but doesn't matter. Yeah? Now, I guess now the point now would be to just see how much longer can I survive. Holy shit, you see those zombies? You saw those zombies, right? There were a few that are actually Verruckt runners. You see? That's a Verruckt runner! Holy shit! He runs so fast! And this is the end. Yeah, okay. Well. Okay, round 6. I consider this a success. I consider the challenge a success. 66 kills. Pretty good.